Okay, you are welcome to today's discussion. Angme Billionaire Business School. Um, you are very much welcome wherever you are watching us from. We are recording this today at the Palace of Inutri of Angme Ancient Kingdom, and we are in the Palace of Inutri himself, His Royal Highness Eze Pharmacist Emeka Ogbonna. Your Highness, you are welcome.
Thank you,
And good
Zobi.
morning. And Nzekaka, you are welcome to today's discussion. Okay, so what we want to talk about today is something that is foreign to a lot of people, but it's still within the context of what we have been talking about, and that is to give you practical insights and principles you can use for your everyday life to live a more happier, successful, and wealthy life. So today we want to talk about a principle that emanates from somewhere in the US, in the Hawaiian state. Hawaii is a state in US,
Yes,
right?
a state in US.
So in our Hawaiian state in US, and it's the name of the principle is Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. And then Dr. Joe Vitale has talked about it, has interviewed, done some interview on it. You can Google, you can search it on YouTube. There are a lot of resources on YouTube about Ho'oponopono. So we want to see how Ho'oponopono will be helpful. We want to discuss on it so that you will see, you can also see how you can apply it. It's not so difficult. That's His Highness had done a brief lecture on it before we start this discussion. So I'm sure when this one is posted, that one will be posted too. So you can watch it and get better insight about it. But from our discussion, you can still get more. So, Your Highness, Ho'oponopono is from Hawaii, like we've had. What is the basic thing? What is the basic principle? What is it? What's Ho'oponopono about?
Well, like the Ho'oponopono is a traditional principle of how to, get reconciliation. You have disagreement with people, how you can be reconciled with them. It's a principle of a traditional principle of forgiveness and healing.
Okay.
The Hawaiian people, that's what the way they do to settle issues among them, because the Hawaiian people are highly traditional people and highly spiritual. So these are one of the major facets of their tradition.
Okay.
They use it to
settle
issues.
Okay.
They use it to heal. Use it as a principle of forgiveness.
Okay. Good. Now, this Ho'oponopono, this principle, we want to look a little bit into it. We want to, just 1 minute, okay. We want to look a little bit into it. The issue being settled here, is it that the people will come, or like if you have issue with your neighbor, is it that you go and meet your neighbor, or how is it practiced?
No, the Ho'oponopono, the principle is not. You don't need. It's something that you do with yourself. It's a principle that it is you that practice it. It's based on the fact that we are all connected.
Okay.
We are all, our essence are in quantum reality. We relate with each other in a spiritually.
Okay.
So when you settle with people you have disagreement with spiritually,
your mind,
the disagreement, the foundation of the agreement would be removed.
So I want us to look at it practically now. Let's say I have an issue with maybe somebody, okay, that what you are telling us here is that I'll first of all sit down and decide in my mind that make peace with the person in my mind, and visualize the person, shake hands with the person, be at peace with the person before that what I'm doing in my mind will definitely reflect or be outplayed in the
Yes,
physical.
when you see what you want,
Yes.
you see the states you want to have with the person, the reconciliation, the state of reconciliation you want to have with that person. You see it, and then you're making the practice, the Ho'oponopono practice. You believe it, you keep doing it. Your relationship with that person will continue to change.
So even if you do it, well, that doesn't mean you should. That the person does not change, or you try to greet the person or reconcile. The person is still behaving somehow that you should continue.
Well, the practice is that the practice will definitely work.
Yes.
If you keep doing it, you will see the result. When you meet the person, you are saying that if your expectation is not come to, if you do it well, it will work.
Okay, it will work.
It will work.
In Zekaka, before we start recording, you were sharing something about how you healed a relationship issue with one of your relations.
Look, like what Ines thought of this morning, this issue Ho'oponopono works. Even in isolation, you might not know, but it works. I had an issue with one of my sisters almost 1 month now because of the statement I made with the husband.
Okay.
She stopped taking my call. Stopped. If I call her severally, she will not take me. If I write message, she will not do that. But within myself, I reconciled within myself. This thing I did was wrong then. Okay. So I reconciled within myself. I put it out of my mind. And I was giving it thought every time. I was surprised she called me.
Wow.
And that promise she made that time, she fulfilled the promise.
Wow.
So the thing works. If you reconcile in your mind and you work towards that, the result will come. It's natural.
Okay. Wow. Your Highness, you talk about some phrases that is used in this Ho'oponopono, because when you are giving a lecture, one thing I realized from that lecture, what you posted on WhatsApp, that in the group you are, I just realized that it's like you're talking to yourself, you're talking to your spirit, your inner man, or your subconscious, as some people call it. Some people even call it the universe, but I prefer to call it the subconscious personality. And like Dr. Joseph Murphy, that wrote The Power of the Subconscious Mind, he said the subconscious mind is like a child. It's very powerful, but it says yes to whatever you say. So now, if you connect it, there are like 4 phrases you mentioned that they use in practicing this Ho'oponopono. Can you shed light on the 4 phrases?
Okay, the 4 phrases. The foundation, like I was said, is that if you are related with any challenge,
yes,
you play the role in it. That is what the Hawaiian people believe. If you see anything, if anything happened in your time, like the war going on in Ukraine now, the Hawaiian people believe that because you are alive now, you have played the role. You play the role.
Me?
Yes. Me.
No, Nigeria. Yes. Nigeria.
Yes. That's what they believe in their tradition. So they just believe that if you didn't play any role, you won't be here now.
And you not hear about it.
So as you have played that role, if you absolve yourself from the role, that's what is happening especially Ukraine, if this come down. So if you see yourself as a factor in the crisis in Ukraine, for instance, you see yourself as a factor and you believe that you are a strong factor in that, and you remove yourself from that factor, you say that what is happening in Ukraine will collapse. That's what they believe in. Okay. It's just like an illustration. Something that makes sense. Yes. So when you now believe that this problem, this challenge that I know about, this challenge that I see, I am connected with it. Yes. And then you acknowledge that fact that you are connected with it. You take away your responsibility. You say, sorry, now I am sorry for the role I have played in it. I will no longer play this role. That is when you say, I am sorry. The first phrase is, I am sorry.
I am sorry.
Yes. Okay. The second phrase is, please forgive me. And the third phrase is, thank you, because you have forgiven me. The fourth is, I love you. You love everybody. You love that person you think is you having issues with. You love yourself. You love everything. You're not holding whatever they are doing or they are saying onto them, because it is not only them that have contributed to the problem that you have.
Is this like Jesus said, Father, forgive them for
So they do not know what
they
they
do
are
not
doing.
know what they are doing. Why he was on the cross?
Yes.
Could it be related?
They said the same thing. That's why the gospel of Jesus Christ is still here up to today.
Wow.
Because they are all science based.
Okay, using what happened with his Kaka and his sister as a case study here. You know, it's like the first step. He realized that he was, whatever happened between him and his sister, he caused it.
Yes.
That if he had not said that thing to her husband, she would not have.
Yeah.
Even if the sister, I believe is the younger sister.
Yes.
You know, somebody could have said, "It's my younger sister. Why should she talk to me like that?" and all that. But he humbled himself and realized that, wait, I caused this thing, and that's what is. It's a reaction. She's reacting, and
but you know the magic. You remember the magic. He didn't tell the sister, "I'm sorry." He told himself,
I'm
sorry.
I'm
sorry. Yes,
I will not do this again.
Mm.
And somehow
sorry.
spiritually the thing connected.
Yes, I didn't say sorry to her,
yes,
but I said within myself that I'm sorry for this thing.
Yeah.
and you also like inadvertently said, "Please forgive me."
Yes.
Yes, now.
Yes.
Okay.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yes.
We are sorry. I'm sorry.
That's all.
Yes, and
And
thank
this
you
is-
that you have. I believe.
So I kept on repeating it. I kept on repeating the thing worked out.
Yes.
Mm.
So that's the world.
And definitely, you love your sister.
Yes,
That's
why not? She has been calling me now every day.
Wow, and be blessing you.
Yes, now.
That's great. That's great.
She didn't even talk about that issue again. That is spirit.
Because you know
Because
the,
of that thing I was doing.
the gospel of Jesus Christ is the gospel of love.
Yes.
That is what we have missed in the whole lot of religion that people are preaching around the world.
Mm.
You know what the people are preaching around the world is religion. They're not preaching the spirituality and the meaning of the gospel of Jesus Christ. The gospel of Jesus Christ is the gospel of love, and the love is the highest force there is on earth.
Mm.
Love is the highest force on the earth. So when you apply love and apply it this way, that when your mind is clean, it can bring down any opposition, and bring down anything.
Wow. The power of love is the strongest power in the world. You know, just in the Bible it says, faith, hope, and love. The greatest of all is love.
Love.
Wow.
Yes. When you I think in First Corinthians something 13.
Can't remember.
I think
I can't remember where it is, but I know it's there in the Bible in the New Testament. You
First
know,
Corinthians.
and somewhere they say God is love. God Himself is love. So this Ho'oponopono, you can do more research on it. Viewers, there are a lot of things about it, a lot of testimonies that people have had using the principle. But it's the principle that is a common principle, just that it's a different label.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a different label, but it's the same pattern of, but it's just that they just structure it in a better way to make you have a more personal connection with your inner person, your being. That's the way the Hawaiian people see. They have a personal connection with it. It's not like the universe or they have a personal, and they believe that you and your spirit, you are one. I believe that that's the way I understand it. So we would like you to practice it, and do not feel that everybody owes you. Nobody owes you anything. You owe the world something, and what you owe is love. I think Jesus Christ even said it, that owe no man. Is it Jesus Christ or Apostle Paul? Owe no man nothing but but love. Don't owe anybody. The only thing you owe the person is love. You know, like there was this young people in the community here. They will see you, they will not greet you. They will even be proud that yes, the past they did not greet. And it's not as if you did anything wrong to them. They didn't say, you'll be wondering. Now, when they need something, they will come, and that's the time they will greet. When they get that thing, the next time one came yesterday to our house. She has been coming. I said, maybe I should just show her that, let me serve her the pill she has been, serve her own, the way she's behaving. But something checked me that no, do it with love, because you are at a higher level of knowledge. If you may feel right, I may feel that yes, anybody will say yes, it serves Sarah, but really it will not it doesn't justify anything. It doesn't foster love. Okay, so I just allowed her, I allowed them to get to access whatever they want to access in our compound and all that, because I know that it's better to love. Nobody should feel that yes, somebody's owing you. Nobody's owing you, but rather you owe everybody to love them. I believe that sums up what we are talking about here today. So until we meet again next week, like what we are discussing is practical. It's not that we are just talking for your hearing pleasure only, but it's for us to put exact energy into it, not as stressful, but as in practice it. When we practice, we will see the result and be happy we did. So until we come again next time, please have a wonderful day, wonderful week. So cheers. Your Highness?
No, it's okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.